Hey, this is Mэтт Morris, double IMD and $1 million ring earner, and I put this quick training together to welcome you to the team and to show you how to get off to a fast start. So make sure you have a pen and paper ready to take notes, and I'm going to give you our blueprint for building an organization that's grown to over 1 million customers across 35 countries in the last 9 years. The team has now produced well over 100 international marketing directors and counting, so we have definitely figured out a system that really works if you work it. Now, please realize this right up front. What you get out of this business is exactly what you put into this business. You can read our income disclosure statement at the bottom of your .biz website, and you'll see the 20/80 rule is in effect here, just like most places in life. About 20% of our representatives make money, while about 80% do not. So there's no guarantees of income. My results are not typical, and your success is totally dependent on your hard work and your ability to follow our system that's been proven to work and not reinventing the wheel. I believe the hardest part about our business is not overcomplicating it. This is a very simple business. So let's go through the steps. Step number one, and this is what I found to be possibly the number one characteristic of the top money earners in our company, and it is to be in. What does it mean to be in? Well, realize what you have your hands on. You see, when I got started in World Ventures, I knew with everything in me that this was going to be a multi-billion-dollar company with or without Mэтт Morris. The fact that we were in the largest, most fun, exciting, sexy industry in the world with virtually no competition was all the evidence I needed to know how big this opportunity was. Today, we are the number one largest direct selling travel company in the world. We're so far ahead of number two, we don't even know who number two is. That's how much we dominate. You see, when I got started, this was not a $500 decision. I treated this business like I spent $5 million. So failure was not an option. Now, if other people had created success and financial freedom, there was no doubt in my mind that I was going to do the exact same thing. So don't say, I'm going to try and do this business. If you want to have success, commit to it, because I promise you with everything in me, the lifestyle you can create will be worth every amount of effort that you put in. Now, step number two is your why. Decide why success in this business is not just an option for you. Why is it a must? For me, that why was to be able to world school my children, to have the time and the money freedom to be able to teach my kids history, not just out of the history books, but in the places in the world where the history actually happened. My why is to be a hero to my children, to show them what's possible in life instead of just telling them what's possible like most parents do. See, for me, giving that to my children wasn't just an option, it was an absolute must. So what is it that's going to keep you going when times get tough? If someone tells you you're crazy or that it's never going to work. You see, I had a lot of people tell me no in the beginning, but I wasn't going to give up on being a hero to my kids because my feelings got hurt or someone else was skeptical. So step number three, write down your 30-day goal that you're willing to commit yourself to. Now, maybe it's just to earn an extra $50. If that's your goal, that's great. Maybe you want to capitalize on the bonuses in our compensation plan and earn $500 cash plus 400 Rovia bucks or 900 total by enrolling 4 platinum members in your first month. Maybe you want to go all out and you want to earn $2,200 total by having 8 platinums join your team in the first month. How do you achieve that goal? Simple, just do the numbers. Now, I don't know what your enrollment ratio is going to be. For some, it's 1 out of 2. For others, it might be 1 out of 5 or more. Just realize that whatever your ratio is, you're still going to achieve your goal if you show enough people. Step number 4 is to make a list of people that you're going to show World Ventures to. Now, how big does your list need to be? Well, my question to you is, do you want to make little money or big money? See, if you want to make little money, make a little list. If you want to make big money, make a big list. I wanted to make big money, so I made a big list, over 300 people. Now, please note that I did not say make a list of the people that you think will join World Ventures. After 9 years and talking to hundreds upon hundreds of people, trust me when I say that in many cases, those who you think will join the business won't, and those who you think won't join the business will. One of the mistakes that people make is trying to prejudge who's going to get excited about World Ventures. Listen, do not try and go out and play mind reader. Your job is not to convince anyone to join World Ventures. Your job is to simply do this. Show people what you're doing and collect a decision. That's it. Here's the rule that if you'll follow, will set you up for huge success. Professionals sort, amateurs sell. Now, there's people in your life who love travel. They're going to be all in on our product if you show it to them. There's going to be people in your life who are ambitious and hungry to achieve financial freedom, and they'll be all in if you show it to them. There's people out there hurting in their life, and they're praying for something to come along to change their situation, and they'll be all in if you show it to them. But the only way you're going to figure out who those people are is if you show everyone you know. You can be a massive blessing in the lives of so many people if you'll just give them this opportunity. The next part here is what my mentor Wayne Nugent taught me that has led to all my success, and it boils down to 4 things. I pet. That's right, I pet. Invite, present, enroll, and train. If you can do these 4 simple things over and over and over, there is no limit to the amount of success that you can have. So first is invite. Now, here's a few rules. First, the less you say on the invite, the more you make. If you try and explain it over the phone, they're almost never going to join because they're going to prejudge the product or the business before they've even seen the presentation. So my rule is I don't tell them anything until they can see the entire presentation. So you need to set an appointment either in person or over the phone or on Zoom so they can see the presentation with you. If you email people the link to the presentation, if you Facebook message the presentation, if you post a link to your wall on Facebook, they are not going to join. So trust me, do not do that. If you're calling someone, the invitation should be very quick, no more than about 45 seconds. So be in a hurry so you don't have to get into explanation mode. So if I'm calling someone, I'm going to say something like this. Hey, Sarah, it's Matt. Real quick, I'm about to pop into a meeting, but when can I buy you coffee this week? Now, she might ask why. If she asks why, I'm going to say, I've got an idea I want to run past you. Can't explain it over the phone, but can I count on you for 20 minutes? Very, very simple. Now, another strategy that works well is to simply send them a text message. Something like, hey, Sarah, coffee this week, ? Or maybe I'm wanting to show someone right now. I might send a text that says, hey, Sarah, what are you up to right now? Now, if they live outside of your local area, you can do one of 2 things. Either send them a text with, when can you be in front of a computer? Or give them a call and say, hey, Sarah, when can you be in front of a computer? Now, when they give you a time, you can call her back at that time and have her see the presentation either on her computer or even over her smartphone if you're using Zoom. Again, we want to set an appointment and not simply give out the website link to watch on her own because we know when that happens, the majority of the time, they're not going to have the time to watch the link. So set an appointment to call them and give them the website link while you're on the phone. So the key with the invite is having a sense of urgency and excitement and realizing that your job, it's not to convince someone to join, it's to simply have them see what you're doing. Now, the next step after invite is present. You can present a couple different ways. You can have them watch a video presentation, or you might have your upline walk through a PowerPoint presentation. Which one is best? Well, simple. Whichever one gets you to take the most action the fastest. When I got started, almost everyone I showed, I had them watch a video presentation. I have teams that pretty much only push play using a video. I have teams that pretty much only use a PowerPoint presentation. Both work massively if you're showing this to massive numbers of people. Now, here's the key. Before you present, be excited. Tell them why you joined. Let them know you're all in and let them know that you're cool with whatever they decide, but you'd love to partner up with them. Now, the next step is to enroll. So after the presentation's over, you're going to say something like this. Pretty amazing, isn't it? What did you like best? When they tell you what they liked, you're going to say, awesome. Do you have any questions or are you ready to get started? Now, here's the key. You have to ask them to join. The number one reason why people don't get started in World Ventures is because they're not asked to join. So be excited and ask them. Now, if their response is anything other than yes, sign me up, you can introduce them to someone in your upline via a 3-way phone call. Now, if your prospect has a question about anything, you can show our support system we have by saying, you know what, that's a great question. Hold on a second. Let me introduce you to my business partner, John, and then dial up John. See, having a third-party expert talk to your friend is going to increase your enrollment ratio. In fact, if you're meeting with someone in person, when at all possible, bring someone in your upline with you to meet with your friend so that they see that the business is bigger than just you. The next step is train. This is the easiest part and one of the reasons why we have such a huge level of duplication within our business. When you enroll a new person, simply have them watch this video. In fact, watch it with them to make sure they've seen it. Now, keep in mind, this is a fun business and a simple business. If you stay focused on having a ton of fun and following these simple steps, you can have a lot of success. Now, if you're serious about winning, what I believe is going to be the single greatest factor for your long-term success in World Ventures, it's attending our training events, which we hold in 5 continents across the world. It's been statistically proven that the representatives who attend our training, they earn 10 times more money than those who don't. What that means is that if you don't attend the trainings, you're going to earn 10 times less than those who do. So just trust me when I say you want to get booked to the next event immediately. Every quarter, we do these events with thousands of people in attendance. Now, this is where you're going to learn advanced strategies to getting to a multiple 6-figure to a 7-figure income like our trainers have. Literally every top income earner in World Ventures can attribute their success to attending and promoting these events. Now, there's obviously a cost to go to the events, but trust me, it is so insignificant compared to what you're going to receive when you go. So to get booked for the next event, go to www.veventreg.com and you will definitely be glad you did. So that's it, my friend. I've just showed you our simple system that's been proven to work now for many, many years. If you're willing to put in the work, there is literally no limit to the amount of success you can achieve in this company.